Hey guys, it's Tara from Earn, Spend, Live, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of the different daily planners you can choose from Day Designer. So I currently have 4 of the daily planners with me. I have the Flagship, the A5, the Day Designer for Blue Sky, and the Flagship Mini. Now, each of these has something different to offer you, and it really depends on what you want. And I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on all of these because we do have other videos that go through the nitty-gritty, but I am going to just give you some highlights on which planners are going to work better for which things. So the Day Designer Flagship is the very first planner that Day Designer ever did, and it's this one right here. This is the one that works best for me, I personally think. So it has the longest schedule. It's got all of the Day Designer features that you expect from the brand. And then the A5 is relatively new. You know, A5 planners have been out for a while, but this is Day Designer's first attempt at doing an A5, and I think they did a great job. And of course, since it is new, things are gonna change. New supplements are gonna be available, but right now they have like 3 packs, and the starter pack with this one, the way it works, it's a lot like Day Designer's original Today and To Do, which means it's not dated, and it's just very flexible. So if you're not the kind of person that needs a planner every single day, this is something to consider. And then the Day Designer for Blue Sky, this is their second year doing this planner. It's very, very similar to the Flagship, but there's some main differences that might make it work better for you versus the Flagship. And then of course there's the Flagship Mini, and this is the first year they've had a true mini flagship. It's basically what you'd expect. It's this condensed down into a smaller package. Basically, I'm gonna do like a lightning round of what you can expect from each planner and which ones are gonna work for you. So if you're like me and you need to wake up really early, you need to stay up late, and you just have a lot of things going on, and you need that robust schedule, you're really gonna want the Flagship, in my opinion. This starts at 5 a.m., goes till 9 p.m. It's the longest schedule I've ever seen in a planner. If this is either out of your price range, or you don't want a hardcover, or there's something else you don't like about it, the next in line is the Day Designer for Blue Sky. This starts at 6 a.m. It goes in 30-minute increments all the way to 8 p.m. Now, if you want a more affordable planner, you're gonna want this one again. This is in the $20 range. So if something happens to it, you're not gonna freak out because it was only $20. It's not a lot of money lost. If you want something that has a lot of extras and flexibility, you're gonna want the A5. Since it's an A5, you can do supplement packs from Day Designer, or you can do supplement packs from another brand. You can organize it the way you want. You can take things out, put them in, do stickers. You know, it's just so flexible. It can really be whatever you want, and it has a ton of pockets. But if you want something that's gonna travel with you, say, you know, you're running class, or you just are always on the go, you're not at a desk, the Mini is what you're gonna want. It's very small, as you can see. Super compact. It can fit in pretty much any purse. You know, if you throw it, like if you have kids and you want to throw in a diaper bag, no big deal. If you want to track fitness or diet, then I recommend the A5 because Day Designer's A5 starter pack actually has spaces for each of your meals to be written down. It has a spot for your workouts, and they also have actual fitness supplement packs that you can put in here if you need more detailing. If you don't want the A5, like if that's just not your thing, I really think the Day Designer for Blue Sky is the best for tracking meals and workouts because it has a vertical notes column, but I also use my regular Day Designer Flagship to do all of that as well. So like I said, this has a vertical notes column, and if you're the kind of person that writes a lot of notes, I know I am, this really might be something you want because in my opinion, with a vertical space, it's easier to jot down really quick notes without using up too much room. And all the other ones don't have that kind of space. They're all horizontal, and if you have larger handwriting or you just don't like horizontal layouts, they might not work for you. It might drive you nuts. However, I personally think the best overall is the Flagship, and that's largely based on my personal preferences. I love the hardcover. I like the way it's laid out. I like the paper quality. I like the simplicity of the color schemes on the inside. I'm really not a huge color person. And aside from this one, this has a lot of color in it. This is too small for me. I have huge handwriting, and this is even smaller. So in my opinion, this is the best overall, but I don't mind carrying around a heavy planner. But if you're a student, you might not want such a big planner, and in that case, I would recommend either the Mini or the A5. Now, the A5 is also the most expensive on this list, but it is smaller, and I just think it has a little bit more flexibility, and I know that every student has a different schedule and different extracurriculars, so that really might be something to consider, but this is also the smallest, and it's cheaper. So to recap, the Day Designer Flagship Mini is the most portable of the planners. It has a hard cover and it costs $49. The Day Designer for Blue Sky Daily Planner has the largest note section, a soft cover, and is only $25. The Day Designer Flagship has the longest schedule, a hard cover, and is $59. And the Day Designer A5 is the most customizable of them all with a leather cover, but it's also the most expensive and it'll cost you between $79 to $89. So that's just kind of a really quick overview of these 4 daily planners. For more information on each one, we have videos coming out. We also have a bunch of articles on our InSpinLib. So go to the website, check them out, and let me know in the comments which ones you like the most.